Hey 49ers fans, can you believe we already have hit 5,000 subscribers on the Chat Sports 49ers channel? It feels like just yesterday we started the channel and had 100 subscribers and then 1,000 subscribers, and yet here we are with 5,000 subscribers here on the 49ers Report on YouTube. Big thank you for that. Although, if you are subscribed and are not, not already clicked the notification bell, that way you're notified with the first to know whenever a new video drops, go ahead and click the notification bell below me. And then, of course, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. But if you're already a subscriber, hit the notification bell, because apparently the people at Chat Sports, my bosses, have been saying we're kind of lagging behind the big wigs of Chat Sports, aka the Raiders Report and the Cowboys Report, on our noti percentage. So go ahead, hit the notification bell. I would greatly appreciate it, because this channel is rolling right now. Like, we are cooking here at the 49ers Report. We're going to catch Mitch. We're going to catch Tom. They're only 25,000 subscribers away, but we are almost there. So, of course, the 49ers are the better team out of those two. So go ahead and subscribe to show that you support the 49ers, and you also support me beating Mitch and Tom and having the #1 or the most watched NFL team report here on Chat Sports. So again, click the notification bell. That way we can also make that Niner hater Mitch. You guys know Mitch always hates on the Niners. The more notification people we have here, the quicker we send him off to his black hole. So again, greatly appreciate all of you subscribers out here. Now, let's jump into this week's mailbag. Alright, you guys know the drill. You guys asked the questions on our earlier video this week using the hashtag 49ers, and now I will answer as many questions as possible here over the course of this video. Starting with, let's go with Timo or Tamo on YouTube asks, do you believe we're going to get Antonio Brown? Would it be a good thing for his manhood as well as for our offense? So basically a question on Antonio Brown. We haven't heard Antonio Brown's name in a little bit, although multiple reports have come from ESPN and Yahoo Sports and CBS saying that it's looking like after the trade deadline, Antonio Brown could be picked up by a team. There is some interest there. So if you're thinking that, there's no way they're going to get Antonio Brown because he's not going to be with any team, it looks like he's going to play for someone towards the end of the latter part of this year. Would you want him to be a 49er? Great question. I would say right now, no, because of the locker room situation and the fact we're 6-0. But at the same time, if you could guarantee me he would not be a distraction, which I know is like the big if, right? If he would not be a distraction, oh my goodness, would he take the 49ers offense, which was here, and then they got Emmanuel Sanders, it went to here, and then you get Antonio Brown and Emmanuel Sanders, and it's like all the way up there. It'd be ridiculous. So I'm going to say no, but at the same time, he's going to be on a team, and if he promises to behave, hey, I'd be all fine with him joining the 49ers. What do you guys think? Would you want Antonio Brown to be a 49er? This could be controversial. Down in the comments. Let me know down below. All right, Corey Monroe on YouTube asks, why do you keep making insane statements about the team that just aren't true? And he says, Mott, this team needs a #1 wide receiver. 49ers, we're 6-0. Well, apparently my insane statement is exactly what the 49ers did, and I said that they would get Emmanuel Sanders, and they did. So how insane was it? Even before they got Emmanuel Sanders, did anyone disagree that we didn't need a star wide receiver? Yeah, we're 6-0 because the defense is incredible and the running game is stupid good, like the #1 pass defense as well, but there were still some holes if you actually watch the game. So Corey, I would just say that I'm not making insane statements when I say we needed a wide receiver, and guess what? The Niners backed me up and went and got a #1 wide receiver in Emmanuel Sanders. So I appreciate the comment there, but, we only speak truth here on the 49ers Report, and that's what happened with Emmanuel Sanders. Again, earlier, I said hit the notification bell. If you're not already subscribed, then subscribe first here. Let's get to, 6,000 by the end of this week, or by the end of next week. I want to see 6,000 subscribers, so go ahead and hit the red subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. All right. Samuel Fernandes on YouTube asks, now it's Sanders and the Niners. Given how well we've been playing, do you believe San Francisco could make a deep playoff run? I do, and I think Sanders plays a big role in this. I'll explain why. I said earlier that we're going to go to the playoffs, but a deep playoff run, winning a game in the playoffs, is very, very different. And if we're like, the 1 or 2 seed, you win one game, you're in the NFC title game. Here was my concern and why I said we needed to go get a wide receiver is, what if a team stops our run game? Which no team has really been able to do because we've rushed for like 150 plus yards every single week. But let's say you get into a cold weather situation and for whatever reason it's wet or it's slippery and you can't run the football. You would need to throw your way to a win, and the current wide receivers without Emmanuel Sanders would not have been able to do that, in my opinion. So that is why I go from we can make the playoffs to we can make a deep run with just one move, because even though it is one receiver, it really really helps out the wide receiver core, and I think it's going to help out later on in the year when you play some of these better teams like Seattle and Green Bay who can, sometimes stop the run and then be forced to pass, and you have a great weapon in Emmanuel Sanders. Question for you guys here. How far will the 49ers go in the postseason? All you got to do, go down below. Are they going to wild card? Are they a divisional round? NFC title game? Super Bowl? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, D-Will on YouTube. What does he say here? On a scale of 1 to 49, I love that. How happy are you? We got Emmanuel Sanders. I'm stoked. Well, you probably already heard me with the past two questions here. I got like a 49,000. I'm super excited for Emmanuel Sanders. I would have loved Diggs. I think AJ Green would have been interesting, but we didn't have to give up a first or second round draft pick to get Sanders. I think he's excited to be there. I am stoked. Give 1 to 49. It's a 49 for me. What about you guys? We'll go scale 1 to 100 here. How excited are you for Emmanuel Sanders? Let me know down below. All right. Willie Brown Jr. on YouTube asked, no, I bought a Jalen Hurd jersey, and now with Sanders, and he took the number. What does this mean for Jalen's future? I was thinking about this the other day because they did, Sanders took Jalen Hurd's number 17, probably paid him a little bit of money for it, so it's not like he just yanked it out of the rookie's hands. But this is also stinks for the few of you guys out there who did get it, not even few, for a lot of you guys who bought a Jalen Hurd jersey. I always hate whenever I buy a jersey and then they either trade the player or cut the player retires. You feel like you wasted all that money. Still keep it, because it's still really cool, right? But at the same time, I do think this has an impact on Jalen Hurd this year. I think they went and got Emmanuel Sanders because they knew, and as they later said, we reported on this yesterday, that Jalen Hurd is not getting better from his back injury. He might now return from IR, so I think it impacts Hurd this year by basically admitting that he's probably not going to play. Well, we hope he does, but he might not. But long-term future, this just helps Jalen Hurd. It's another good receiver to learn under, and when Emmanuel Sanders might demand a double team at some point, Hurd would not, so I think it's all okay for Jalen Hurd, at least long-term. How many 49er jerseys do you guys own? I have a couple, but I'm curious how many you guys have. I'm sure there's someone down below who has a ton. I'm going to scroll through, and I'll give a comment shout-out to whoever has the most jerseys, if you're honest. Let me know down below. If I see 50, I know you guys are lying. So let's keep going here. Chris Lujan on YouTube asks, do you think E-Man should start over Witherspoon when he gets healthy, since E-Man has been playing so well? Well, E-Man is Emmanuel Mosley, for those of you guys following along at home. We've talked about this. It looks like Witherspoon's not going to be playing on Sunday against Carolina, but could be good to go the next week. So the question really is, who should start is a very difficult question to ask, because like Chris Lujan on YouTube said, my goodness, Emmanuel Mosley's been great filling in. The Niners have 3 really, really good cornerbacks, plus Kwan Williams, who plays in the slot. I would go ahead and put Witherspoon back in there. I think he's slightly better, but short leash. Start getting burnt, pop him out of there, and then throw in Emmanuel Mosley. So it's a good situation to have, but I think I would go with Witherspoon once he's fully healthy. But again, probably not on Sunday because it looks like it's going to be Emmanuel Mosley. Who do you guys think the better corner is? Type M down below in the comment section for Mosley, and type W for Witherspoon. I'm curious where the fans are at in this, as we're probably going to have probably 50-50, so let me know. Couple more here. Sure Lore, I think. Sorry, you guys have hard names to pronounce. Says, what's up, Brother Mott? What up, dude? It's been since 1990. Yeah, it's crazy that we went 10-0 with the Joe Montana, the GOAT, right? Up there. Love you. Not that he's dead, but he's out there. We love Joe Montana. With our next 4 games, do you think we can do the same? If we do you think we can go 11-0 to beat the record with Green Bay, or to beat that record with Green Bay as our 11th game? Okay, so basic question here, as I got kind of weird with Joe Montana there. Next 4 games are like this: Panthers, Cardinals, Seahawks, Cardinals, and then Packers, that you see up there on your screen. The question is, will we go 10-0, meaning we go undefeated during this stretch, and then possibly 11-0? I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of people think we're going to be, 2-loss team, a 3-loss team. I think a 12-4 is a very realistic record for the 49ers that will probably get you the number 1 seed in the NFC, and so that means they are going to lose at some point. We know this, right? At some point, a team is going to be able to score on us. At some point, they're going to stop our run. At some point, Garoppolo will throw some interceptions. So, if I had to pick, if you're holding me against my will and said, pick the next game, I think the Seattle Seahawks game in a couple of weeks is probably where the Niners will lose for the first time, because Wilson and that defense is playing very, very well. But really, the Panthers are not a bad team. Like, the Panther defense is scary. The offense is kind of, Chris McCaffrey, but the offense is but the defense is scary. So I think I think they could easily lose a game in the next 4. I'm going to go with, just to put a prediction out there, and you guys can either rip me for it or whatever. I'm just an honest man. I think they will lose 1. I think we'll get into the Green Bay game with 1 loss, which still is great. Then you beat Green Bay, and you basically are going to have home field locked up. So it won't be the end of the world, but I do predict a loss coming. Not because I doubt the Niners, just because it's basically impossible to go 16-0. Ask the New England Patriots. They're like the only ones who have done it recently. And New England, even though they're undefeated, will lose at some point as well. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Will we be undefeated by week 4? Maybe. I mean, be honest. Like, look at the schedule: Panther, Cardinals, Seahawks, Cardinals. Will we be undefeated over our next 4? Let me know down below. And also, remember this. If I'm right, let me know. If I'm wrong, rip me for it, but then we'll be undefeated, so I won't really be that wrong. So, all right, we got one more here. We got time for, one more. Ronald Williams on YouTube asked, are you a 49er fan? What's up with your background? And why, if you're not, Chat Sports should get Ronbo up in here. I'm not sure who that is, but the question is, are you a 49er fan? Of course I am. That's why I'm the 49er guy here on Chat Sports. Okay, we get this question a lot. What's up with my background? Because you watch the Cowboys report, you watch the Raiders report, you watch anything else on Chat Sports. They have a cool background behind them because they're in a studio in Dallas. Maybe you guys might realize if you follow me on Twitter, am not in Dallas, as I live and work down in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's why I have a wall here, which is right here, a nice little bluish white wall, whatever color it is, and I don't have a cool background. Now, of course, I work for Chat Sports. I've been to Chat Sports' headquarters there in the studio. It's awesome. That's why they have all the cool graphics and stuff and the cool headsets. So I work remotely, and that's why I don't have a cool 49ers background. But I think hopefully soon I can go up to the Chat Sports headquarters, maybe shoot some videos up there. I know it would be a lot of fun to hang out with the guys and also have a cool 49er background. So, we get that question a lot. I figured I would throw it in there. Of course, I'm a 49er fan. Of course, I'm repping the 49ers. People also wonder why I don't have a big 49er flag up here, because I also covered the NBA and the Golden State Warriors for Chat Sports, and it would be kind of annoying to have the a Niner flag up for the Warrior thing, so you guys kind of catch my drift here. But we do a lot of stuff at Chat Sports, not just the 49ers, not just the Cowboys, not just the Raiders. There's a lot of other things as well. So if you're not subscribed to that channel, I highly encourage you guys to. But it's a great question. I just don't live in Dallas. I graduated from Baylor in Texas, so I used to live near Dallas, and I used to go to the Chat Sports studio. But no, we're in Atlanta, so the plain background, just my face, is all you guys get. Sorry about it. Drop a like. You guys are a 49er fan, right? Get you guys there. You guys are all 49er fans, so there should be a lot of likes. There should be 1 like for every single person who watches this video, which is like 20,000 people. So get on it. Just hit it. It's free. Just hit the like button. It is not that hard. All right, finally here, let's do a 49ers versus Panthers preview. Although before that, I want to ask you guys think the 49ers are going to beat the Carolina Panthers? You do? Well, put your money where your mouth is. Let's bet on it with our friends here at BetDSI. All you got to do is go to chatsports.com/bet, use the promo code 49ers, and then you get a 120% deposit bonus. That way you can spend more money, basically free money, on betting on the 49ers winning this weekend. I'm betting on the Niners to win. You should too. Again, special promo code. I have it just for our 49er fans out there. Chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code 49ers. All right, quick preview here. Niners versus Panthers. I always do my 3 big things to look at. Number 1, obvious, but the impact of Emmanuel Sanders in this offense. He's going to have a short week. He's been practicing, working really, really hard. What will his impact be right away? I think we're going to see it be pretty special. I'm going to say 6 catches for 85 yards and a touchdown for Emmanuel Sanders on Sunday. Good defense. We're talking about that. It's good defense, but I think we're going to see Emmanuel Sanders' impact immediately. Next here, let's do, oh yeah, of course, I wrote this one down. This is going to be the best defense the Niners have faced. Now, maybe not statistically. They're only 12th in the NFL in total defense, but trust me, I've been watching the film. This is a good Carolina Panther defense, a big reason why I think they're 4-2 or 5-2 right now. So, what will the offense look like? Can we run the football? Can we throw the football? What is Kittle and Breida and Coleman and the offensive line? All these questions, I think, are going to be answered on Sunday as we go up against the best defense we have faced so far. And finally, we talked about it a little earlier, will the injured players play? Unlikely is what the words are saying for Witherspoon and Staley, but also not totally ruled out. So could we see our Pro Bowl left tackle come back and Joe Staley, and of course the corner, Ahkello Witherspoon? I'm going to go with most likely not, but if they do, how much does it elevate the offensive line and the defense? Let's see what happens on Sunday. There we go. All the time we have for today on our 49ers mailbag. Boy, we covered a lot of good questions here. We always do these towards the end of the week, so wait for probably the grading video on Monday or the rumor video on Tuesday, depending on what's happening, and then look for me to ask for the questions. Use the hashtag 49ers, and I'll answer as many as I can during our time. But again, finishing up by saying thank you for subscribing. Again, 5,000. Let's get to 6,000 by the end of next week. Let's see if we can do it. I'm going to hold you guys to it, all right? All the time we have for today on the 49ers Report. I am Thomas Mott for Chat Sports, signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day.